the stationery industry is centered around white women. Like a lot of the people who lead these companies, they are white women, and they're making things in their own aesthetic and things that relate to other women like them. And that's fine, but what about me? I'm Savonne Anderson, and I'm the founder of Aya Paper Co. Aya is a sustainable stationery brand that I started in 2019, and we make greeting cards and gifts that are made from recycled materials. I feel like cards are one of those things that nobody thinks about buying, but everybody buys them. It's just something that feels kind of like an essential purchase. It takes the personal, and it takes the culturally specific, and it takes like these very nuanced experiences and imagery that we see and puts it on public display for other people to see as well. And I think it's one of those things you don't realize that you haven't seen yourself until you do. The Kinfolk 1 card, like that was the first card that I personally illustrated for Aya. But when I was doing that card, it was specifically around a very personal experience of not knowing how to celebrate Mother's Day. My mom died when I was 13, and it's always been a really difficult holiday for me to figure out how do I find some joy or how do I find something to celebrate around something that is so painful. I think that a lot of times when people ask about how COVID has impacted businesses, there's an assumption of failure or an assumption of, things are going bad. And that's been something that's really interesting for me to navigate. My business has grown exponentially during COVID, and as I said before, like I've known nothing really other than being a COVID entrepreneur. It has forced me to go into uncharted territory, like with no fear. For me, the thing that makes Aya Paper Co. feel most relevant is it allows people to connect. And I think that now more than ever, people want that.